After so many years of working, I thought salary talk would be easier. But every time they ask expected salary, I still feel I screw it up. Either undervalue myself or lose the offer. What's the right way to answer expected salary now? I always tell my candidates this, right? Answering the expected salary question feels like exactly when you reach the top, right? Then you ready a smart tag, you see full confidence, right? And then beep, 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 right? Then you realize insufficient balance or no battery, the sudden panic or the half second point blank. That's the same vibe. So number one, if you're working with a recruiter, I always tell my candidates, let the recruiter do the dirty work. If the interviewer asks you about your expected salary, you can just politely say, thank you for the question. My intention today here is just to fully understand the problems that I can solve and what value I can bring. For the salary part, I'll leave it to the recruiter, right? So two benefits happening over here. Number one, you don't look like you're number hungry. And number two, the most important thing is always too many cooks, right, will spoil the broth. And in negotiation, I've learned enough painful lessons enough, right? The losing end at the end is the candidate one. Now, I know that you're not satisfied. So let us make it more interesting and challenging. So let's say, if the interviewer insists, oh, it's okay, Raymond, I want to hear from you directly. What number do you have in mind? Quite often, it happens also, right? So let's go. Like I always say, right? If we do not know the play, we will lose the say. So we'll first need to understand the nuances of such a situation, especially in Malaysia and Singapore. When it comes to expected salary negotiation, just strictly follow the 3-2-3 rule. 3-2-3法则. Simple. Number one, please don't try to be expert wannabe. Number two, don't go down the lecture mode. And number three, please don't sound defensive. Two things to stay alert. Number one, proper hiring managers appreciates clarity. Number two, HR appreciates candidates who thinks logically and not emotionally. The final three don'ts from our end, don't dodge the bullet, don't play games, and don't shoot ourselves on the foot. And always remember, every trade has the same formula. You have a problem, you have a solution, you have a price. So, same thing with our expected salary conversation. So here's your answer. Oh, it's okay, Raymond. I want to hear from you directly. What number do you have in mind? Okay, Mr. Interviewer, understood that you want to know the number. I want to be respectful and just so that I have clarity. If I am chosen, the key responsibilities you want me to take care on are X, Y, and Z. Did I capture that correctly? So, they will either confirm or add more. If they add more, even better, right? More scope, more leverage. Then you say, great. Now that is clear. For me, I don't want to hide any cards. Since I'm taking on X, Y, and Z, and I'm very sure there are other routine jobs as well, I am comfortable joining your team at a 20% to 30% increment from my current 20,000. So what just happened over there? Number one, you price based on scope, not emotion. Number two, you anchored your number to the expectation that is needed from you. Number three, you showed clarity, maturity, and alignment. Number four, you didn't dodge. Number five, you didn't undersell yourself like a desperate applicant. So, want to go one level up? Let's say they push back. They tell you 20% is too high, Raymond. Example, So what do? Don't panic, by the way. You stay calm, ask back. Alright, Mr. Interviewer, what number do you have in mind? If they tell you a number, perfect. But why got so perfect one? Movie, man. Then what's so perfect one in life, right? So, one more level up. Let us make this even more complicated. They say, I'm not sure, Raymond, just that your request of 20% is just too high. So don't panic. Remember, 3-2-3. You say, small thing. Every role has a budget, Mr. Interviewer. So how about we save both our time? Would you be so kind to share the salary band allocated the same way I openly shared my expected range with you? Then we can see where both sides can meet. Now, what's happening over here? You were being honest earlier, right? To share your range. There is no reason he or she played the cat and mouse game with you already. Also, your main intention, right? Main intention, by the way, asking the range is not trying to squeeze out the extra 500, 800. That's not the main point. That is immature. What is more valuable in this question, after being so deep in the negotiation, is the next word that comes out from the interviewer's mouth. You will know three things. Number one, how much power this hiring manager actually has. Number two, how much they truly want you. And number three, important, is this a sincere conversation or they're just fishing? Now, I know some of you are going to say, WTF, right, Raymond? Why don't you ask the range earlier, right? Why after grandmother's story you only now ask the range? Of course, it can be done. But I don't want to screw this one up. I want to respect the occasion. Let us remember that we were invited for an interview, not the other way around. One. Number two, salary negotiation, right? It's like tailoring a suit. If we rush the measurement, don't complain when it doesn't fit. Just remember, value first, clarity next, then the offer will connect. Frankly, this method I've actually already shared quite in depth with you with even 5T20 candidates this year, and they have gotten success with it, tailor-made for them, of course. But anyway, all jokes aside, I don't want this video to be too long also. And frankly, if you really want part 2, okay, if you really want to, comment down below. ROKX in the comment section. Then you give me motivations, frankly, to continue doing a part 2. But who knows also, I do not know. Maybe you feel that Raymond is talking a bunch of rubbish because this kind of topic, right, it's quite taboo, and I feel. As usual, till next time, God bless.